Well, we're ready to go here, and I'm just, there we go, just making sure everything's on. As today we have a unique game. We have Tampa Bay, who's ranked number 2, facing a very good Green Bay team. Now, Green Bay is in the South, and as you take a look, Green Bay beat the 85 Bears by 10. And then they just lost to Miami of 1984. But they're a solid all-around team, while Tampa Bay, who's number 2, they won 2 games total of 30 points. They blew out Carolina, and they beat the St. Louis Cardinals by 7 points. But they do have a very good offense. People forget this 0-2 team had a good offense. Brad Johnson was a 4,000-yard passer, and he was pretty good there. So as you could take a look, this is going to be a Week 3 game. Remember, this is just more about the teams early on positioning than they are doing anything else as playoffs. Not yet. You first 8 games usually take a look at where you are, and then you take a look at where you fit in, and take a look at your division. But New Orleans and Philadelphia, Cleveland and Atlanta, that's going to be an interesting game. The Rams at Detroit, interesting. New England and Cincinnati, we were having that game. The Texans and the Steelers favored Miami and New York. Buffalo, Jacksonville, the Colts and Washington, big game. Minnesota, I don't know. They're just having just a tough game. The 49ers, the Cardinals against the Ravens, the Battle of the Birds. Dallas and Carolina, we'll see how good Dallas does. San Diego and New York. Kansas City, Seattle. Chicago against Denver. Denver just having an absolutely difficult time when it comes to everything. So here we go. They're going to go both offenses here in Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay, and we're ready to go. Green Bay and Tampa Bay, and we're ready to go here as the Green Bay Packers come down. It's 97 degrees. It's going to be very tough for them, and it's going to be Green Bay that'll take it. And here we go, Martin Gramatica, and we're underway, and he's going to kick it. Probably they're going to down it at the 35. He did not want that. It'll be first down. These are today's rules. Favre to Dorsey Levens. Levens on the run, and Levens will get 5 to begin the game. That's going to be good. It'll be second down. 2nd and 5. Green Bay can run the ball. They're going to do a good job. Favre, and he fumbles, strip sacks, but he picks it up. So Singleton. Oh, no, he fumbled the snap. I thought there was something wrong. It'll be 3rd down and 7. You hate errors like that because in big games, errors like that, you need all your plays. 3rd down. Favre, he's going to run. Favre will get a first down. He's scrambling. And down to the 45 and a first down. So Green Bay makes up for that. Tampa Bay giving up a lot on the ground. Already 20 yards. It'll be first down. Favre to throw, and there's the sack. Simeon Rice. And that's exactly how Tampa wanted to stop these drives. Lots of pressure, but that's going to leave a lot of things happen. It'll be second down. Favre, he's going to run it himself, almost like a quarterback draw. He gets 1. And it's going to be 3rd down and long. 3rd and 14 for Green Bay. From the 50, Favre over the middle. That's going to be Mark Chmura, and he's going to be short. He's going to be short by 3 yards. They're going for it. It's going to be 4th and 3. They are going for it. Let's see if what they can do here. It's going to be 4th and 3, a big 4th down. Favre throwing quickly to Freeman and a first down here. Antonio Freeman, they needed 3, and they got 9, and it's going to be a first down. Oh, so big, and here comes Green Bay now on a first down. Tampa Bay ranked number 2. And they go to the left-hand side, a gain of 5 again. Dorsey Levens, they are working good. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense is pretty solid. 2nd down, Favre. Levens again, he's going to go 10, 15, 5. He's in for a touchdown, Dorsey Levens. The first drive, and they got 50 yards, all running. They got 50 yards on running, 20 in passing, 9 plays, 65 yards. The point after, no, he missed it. Longwell missed it. It is hot out, and it's 6-0 Green Bay. Well, I'll take a look. Now they want to kick it at the angle from the 10-yard line. 15, 20. 25, and down he goes. At the 24-yard line, it'll be first down and 10. Well, here comes Tampa Bay. Their offense, Brad Johnson is good. Pittman and Allstott. Allstott's a good running back. Dilger, McCardle, Keyshawn Johnson. They got a lot of really good offensive players on there. Jeff Christie from Freeport High School. Went to University of Pittsburgh. Green Bay's defense. You see a very good defense. These two teams could play for the NFC Championship. They could, and we know that. It'll be first down. Johnson hands it off to Pittman. Michael Pittman on a run, and he gains 8. It'll be 2nd down. He trapped, and they trapped the blitz. 2nd and 2. Johnson again. There's going to be a flag, the first of the day, knocked away by Joyner.
Holding offense.
And they're going to send it back.
10-yard penalty.
So Walker will be sent back. It'll be 2nd down and 12. Johnson. They go. That's Mike Allstott. He's going to gain 5. It'll be 3rd and 7. Mike Allstott from Purdue. Very, very good. They're a good running football team. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Brad Johnson back to throw. The blitz is on. He's going to throw to Pittman. He gets it. It's going to be first down. More. Look at him go. Down to the 45 and a first down. Michael Pittman. And that's exactly what Tampa wants to do. And it's going to be a first down here in the Gold League. Green Bay 6, Tampa nothing. First down. Johnson gives to Pittman again. Pittman. He's going to gain 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. First quarter, Tampa Bay trying to equal what Green Bay did. And Green Bay scored, but they missed the extra point. It'll be 2nd and 7. Back to throw. All the modern rules are in this league, and that's going to be incomplete 3rd down. The reasoning is when your athletes are the best, you need the rules. 3rd down and 7. Johnson to throw. He got it, and that's going to be a first down. Keenan McCardle, the former Cleveland Brown, the former Baltimore Raven, and a first down for Tampa Bay, another 3rd down. This will be play number 7. It'll be first down. Johnson to throw again. Johnson looking. Johnson deep. Oh, and Keyshawn missed it. It'll be 2nd down. In and out of his hands, 2nd down and 10. Back to throw. Underneath, there's Michael Pittman, and it's going to be 3rd down and 3. So to Tampa Bay, Green Bay 6, Tampa Bay nothing. 3rd and 3. Big time 3rd down play. Brad Johnson to throw. He's looking to go underneath the Mike Allstott in a first down. Powers his way, and a gain of 5. So first down for Tampa Bay. Quickly taking a look at all the games. New Orleans up on Philadelphia looking for their first win. He's their end of the first quarter. Scores Atlanta 7-0 over Cleveland. They're trying to remain undefeated. The Rams 6-3 over Detroit. Cincinnati 7-0 there. Look at the Texans 14-13 against the Steelers. A crazy day. The 84 Dolphins 13-7 over the New York Giants. Some people feel that could be a Super Bowl. Jacksonville 3-0 over Buffalo. Washington and Baltimore are scoreless. Oakland and Minnesota 7-7 there. The 49ers and Tennessee 3-3 there at the end of one. The Ravens 10-0 over St. Louis. The Carolina Panthers 3-0 over Dallas. Dallas is number one. Remember that. The Jets over San Diego 13-0. Remember, San Diego won that game like 58-42. Kansas City 3-0 over Seattle. Chicago 3-0 over Denver. Denver looking for their first win. But here comes Tampa Bay. It's going to be first down and 10. Brad Johnson. They look, they're going to throw it again to Allstott. Allstott on a run to the 10. And this is down to the 7-yard line and a first down. Maybe to the 8. And a first down for Tampa Bay. This will be the 11th play of the drive. It'll be first and goal. Green Bay 6, Tampa Bay nothing. Johnson looking, he throws, got it, touchdown, Keenan McCardle. And McCardle has scored, and it made it 6-6. 11 plays, 76 yards. And now Gramatica's got to hit the extra point. And he does. It's 7-6 Tampa Bay lead. So each team, one possession, each team a touchdown. And Gramatica will kick it. It's going to be angled off to the side. 15, 20, to about the 24, and down he goes. Under 3 minutes to go. It's going to be a first down. Brett Favre back to throw. Looking. He goes to Dorsey. Levens. And that's going to be a gain of 8, 2nd and 2. So here comes Green Bay again. Tampa Bay wants a quick 3 and out. 2nd down and 2. Favre to Levens again. Levens, and he loses 3. Simeon Rice shoves him out of bounds, and it didn't work at all. 3rd down and 5 for Green Bay. A big 3rd and 5. Back to throw Favre. Favre to Levens. What will Levens do? Levens will get the first down, 40-45, and there's going to be a flag. Let's see what it is.
Grabbing the face mask. Defense. Number 55. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
And Derek Brooks, they're going to add 15 on to that one. Here comes Green Bay at the 40-yard line. It'll be a first down and 10. Favre to Levens. Levens on the run down to the 35. The 33, a gain of 6. Tampa Bay 7, Green Bay 6. 2nd down and 4. Favre. Levens again, and that's going to be a first down. And they might have one more play in the quarter. 7-6 Tampa Bay leads. First down. Back to throw Favre. Favre will run it himself down to the 20 to the 15. And that's going to be it. At the end of the first quarter, it's going to be Tampa Bay 7, Green Bay 6. There's been a total of 3 drives. This has been a very offensive football game. So at the end of the first quarter, it's 7-6. As Tampa leads Green Bay. Here comes Green Bay. It's going to be a first down from the 15. Dorsey Levens and a loss of 3, second down. 2nd and 13. For Favre, that was a big stop because now Tampa Bay, 2nd down and 13. Favre to throw, no good, and that's Brett Favre's first incompletion of the day, and it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 13. Nobody in the backfield. They just got to go. Back to throw, looking, throwing. They got it. Brooks touchdown. Robert Brooks, the wide receiver, and it's 12-7. A big touchdown there. A 3rd and 13 from the 17-yard line. And that makes it 12-7. Longwell up and good. Well, they came after him, we said before. Sometimes when you're a blitzing team and you don't blitz, or you do, sometimes those situations, 3rd and long, can hurt. So Longwell will kick to the 10. They're going to angle it to the 15. And that's going to be up to the 16. That was Stecker. 7 yards. It'll be first down and 10. Green Bay 13, Tampa Bay 7. Here comes Tampa now. First down. The blitz is on. Here's Brad. He throws, and it's going to be incomplete. So he tried to go to Keenan McCardle. It'll be 2nd and 10. Back to throw, looking, throwing again, and he can't hit anything. He goes to McCardle, and he can't hit him. 3rd down and 10. The running, which was doing well, they haven't tried it. It'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. The blitz is on. Brad will throw, and that's going to be complete to the 35. Joe Juravicius from Penn State. And a first down. That's big, kind of a reset there up to the 35. First down. Mike Alstott. And I'll be up to the 37. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Second down and 8. They go over, and that's going to be Michael Pittman. It's going to be a gain of 2, 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Green Bay 13, Tampa Bay 7. Johnson back to throw, looking. He's going to throw, and that's incomplete. He really did not look good in that, and the first punt of the game will happen. Tom Tupa from the 15 to the 20 to the 27. Now they're going to put on the 25. So here comes Green Bay up 13-7. They want to score a go up 20-7. There's Henderson. Got about 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2nd down and 8, 13-7. Favre to throw. Favre will throw underneath to Henderson. He'll get 3 more. And now it'll be 3rd and 5. A little bit of a defensive showdown now. 3rd down and 5. Given to Dorsey Levens, and that's going to be short. He's down by a yard. It'll be 4th down, and now they're going to have to kick. Craig Hentrick, high and deep. And this is going to be Williams. And down at the 19. 9:19 to go. Tampa Bay will get it back. They're averaging 4 yards a rush. Back to throw, Johnson. They throw to McCardell, and he's got 9. They keep throwing the ball. 13-5 of their 18 plays, 13 have been passes. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Brad again, they throw to McCardell, and that's going to be a 1st down. So Tyreek Williams with the stop. It'll be 1st down. I believe it is Tyrone Williams, sorry. It'll be 1st down and 10. Back to throw, and then nothing there. They try to go at him, and he, oh good. It'll be 2nd and 10. Still averaging 4 yards a rush. They haven't run the ball in a while. Johnson again to throw. They keep trying to throw this football. Instead of trying a run, it'll be 3rd down and 10. I don't know if Allstock gets a ton of steam, maybe he'll get it. Johnson, screen and too far. And it'll be 4th down, and now they're going to kick Tupa again. High 7.5 in the 2nd. And up to about the 30. So all of a sudden, everything has just stalled, and it's become more of a Tampa Bay defensive game, though they do have a good offense. It'll be 1st down for Green Bay. Brett Favre. They give to Henderson. Henderson on a run to the 33. And a gain of 6. Running the football, both teams are doing a good job. It'll be 2nd down. Green Bay, no penalties. Tampa Bay's had 2. Dorsey, Levens. They're just becoming very short on a few things. It'll be 3rd down and 2. 13-7, 6.5 to go. Favre to throw. They throw, and he's got it. It's going to be a 1st down. That's Derek Mays. Derek Mays from Notre Dame. I didn't think I'd hear that name in a while. Didn't realize he was on that team. It'll be 1st down for Green Bay. They're starting to march. Favre to Dorsey, Levens. Levens 50 to the 48, and it'll be 2nd down and 2. Clock is running in Green Bay. Driving again against Tampa. Favre to Levens. On the run. That's going to be a 1st down and more. Down to the 30 and down to the 27. A 1st down for Green Bay. Quickly looking at all the scores. New Orleans at the half up on Philadelphia. Atlanta up big on Cleveland. Detroit down to the Rams. The Rams are looking good. Cincinnati big on New England. And the Steelers down by 7 to Houston. Really? New York, Miami 26-10. They're blowing away the Giants. Jacksonville big on Buffalo. Washington, Baltimore tied. Oakland 14-10 on Minnesota. The 49ers tied. A little bit of surprises as you see around 3 or 4. It's a little bit surprises. The Jets leading San Diego, and Chicago blowing away Denver. Denver looks to be one of the weaker teams, but you can't count them out. Levens again, Levens, and to the 24. Remember, these were the best records. 2nd down and 7. Back, they're going to give it to Levens. Levens again to the 20 to the 19, and it'll be 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2 from the 19-yard line. And they're going to bring it up. He's going to be short. That was William Henderson. Under 2.5 to go. And what are they going to do? They're going to try it. Ryan Longwell. Almost where he missed the extra point. 13-7. This will be the 9th play. The kick, he misses just like he missed the extra point. 32-yard attempts. He misses a 34-yarder, and Ryan Longwell. Well, you need good everybody, and if you want to win this Gold League. And right now it's going to be 13-7. Back to throw, Brad Johnson. He'll throw underneath. That's Michael Pittman. Out of bounds, but they're going to go to the 2-minute warning, and that's going to, no, timeout, really? I guess 3 seconds is enough for them. It'll be 2nd and 9, Johnson. Brad underneath, and that's going to be intercepted. Intercepted by Williams, And Green Bay, with 2 minutes to go, they're going to have another shot to go ahead. So that is big. So that is big as now all of a sudden. All of a sudden a 2-minute warning, and now here comes Green Bay. First down, Favre. Favre looking, Favre's gonna run it. He scrambles, he fumbles, so. And I think Chamorro's going to fall on it, and he does. They gain 5. It'll be second out. Green Bay, all 3 timeouts. They're going to let it run a little bit. Favre to throw again. Favre looking underneath the mark, Chamorro, and he's out of bounds. It'll be 3rd down and 1. You don't want to go too quickly. 3rd down and 1. Favre to throw. There's going to be a flag. They might have to get this twice. That's going to be incomplete. Oh, and it's going to be on Tampa Bay. McFarland. That's not good at all. It's going to be 1st and 10. Green Bay leads by 6. Back to throw on the 17. Favre. Oh, too far. Tried to go to Freeman. Rondé Barber with the stop, the coverage. 2nd down and 10. Favre. And that's going to be incomplete. McFarland tipped it. So Tampa Bay trying to hold Green Bay from scoring a touchdown, 3rd and 10. Favre. Over and Robert Brooks, he drops it. And Ryan Longwell. Here they go again, Ryan Longwell. He missed it again. And Ryan Longwell misses again. Incredible, it'll be 1st down. They go to Mike Alstott, and they just want to end this half. It'll be 2nd down. Brad Johnson, he's going to throw underneath, but Cardell, no, that's knocked away. That was an ugly pass. It'll be 3rd down. That's going to be, again, Michael Pittman a little bit. They're not going to, they're just going to watch as this thing will go, the punt. And they're winning, 13 seconds to go. Let's see what Favre does. He's going to throw to Chamorro and out of bounds. They're going to have one more play with 7 seconds to go. Favre. And they go 40, 45. And there they go. That's going to be it. At the half, it's Green Bay 13, Tampa Bay 7. Ryan Longwell, my goodness, having trouble. Brad Johnson, 10 of 20. Favre doing a good job. 13-7. They've really clamped down on Tampa Bay. And this is a huge drive for Tampa Bay. They really got to establish themselves. If they don't, they could be in trouble for this game. It'll be 1st down. They go to Michael Pittman. That's going to be a screen, and he loses 3. Green Bay looking good. It'll be second down and 13. They give to Pittman on a run. Michael on a run and a first down. Needed 13 and they got 14. That's what I'm talking about. Their running game is good. They got to run more so they can open it up for Brad Johnson. But they're throwing and Allstott dropped it. Second down and 10. Brad Johnson, and down he goes, Reggie White with the sack. Third down. Third down and 14. Johnson too far, and Green Bay is just, they're holding them. They're really stopping them, and I'm telling you what, right now, it's 4th and 14, Tupa to kick. If Green Bay goes down and spends about 7-8 minutes on a drive, that's going to be Schrader. The 35, if Green Bay can do it, well, who knows? I mean, that's big for Green Bay. It'll be first down. They go to Henderson, and a gain of 3. It'll be second and 7. Green Bay 130 yards rushing on the day. They're averaging almost 6 yards a carry. Second down, Favre. Favre throws. He's got Chamara's favorite target down to the 30. 25 to the 23 and a first down. So Green Bay again is threatening. All day they've been threatening. They only have 13 points to show for it. Longwell is 0 for 3 in field goals. Back underneath, no good. Second down. Tried to throw. It was tipped. Second down and 10. 13 to 7. Dorsey Levens, and that run is huge. A gain of 3 against 84 Miami. They ran for 131 yards. He did. It'll be third down. They got a stick, really, Tampa Bay with running. Like Green Bay is 3rd and 4. There's a flag.
False start. Offense, number 63, 5-yard penalty.
Timmerman. And now it's going to be 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Favre through the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Barber knocks it away. They tried to go to Freeman. Here comes Longwell. It's 13 to 7. Let's see. Longwell, and this one is good. From 40. And Green Bay finally has a 2-score lead. They've scored 10 in a row. Longwell, and that's going to be angled. 20. I think that's Asante Samuel. Let's see. No, it's Stecker. It'll be first down for Tampa Bay. 16 to 7. Back to throw. Looking. They go to Mike Allstott. Allstott through the middle, and he got 2. It'll be second down. Green Bay has looked really good. Tampa has not even sniffed near the 50-yard line. Second down. They go to Michael Pittman. Pittman on the run. And he's going to gain 3 more. Third down and 5. Remember, both teams, the first quarter lasted like 3 possessions. 3rd and 5. Brad Johnson, no good, and it's 4th down. He's had a terrible day since the beginning. And Tupa's going to kick again. And this will be 30 to the 39. Now they'll go to the 37. Well, they got to get things going here. It's going to be first down and 10. There's a flag.
False start. Offense, number 73, 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
First down, and that's going to be a long 16 to 7. First down. They hand it. And that's going to be up to about the 35. A gain of 4. Second down and 11. 16 to 7. After a 4-yard gain, second down and 11 after the false start. 2 penalties, 10 yards. Favre to throw. Underneath is Henderson. Let's see what happens.
Holding. Offense, number 63, 10-yard penalty.
So now the penalties are coming. It's going to be second down and 21. What are they going to do? Favre. Looking, throwing down the middle to Chamorro. His best guy in a first down and more. Here goes Chamorro to the 35. A gain of 39. And that might have broke Tampa Bay's back. It'll be first down, Green Bay. Now they need to score a touchdown. Dorsey Levens and a yard. It'll be second down and 9. They go to Henderson. Henderson on the run, and Simeon Rice stops them. Third down and 9 would be 51 yards from this point. Not going to be good. There they go. There's a flag. And tried to go to Chamorro. Let's see what it is.
Holding offense, number 52, 10-yard penalty.
They're going to accept it. So they're going to push them back. 3rd and 19. They want to see if they can eliminate the field goal. Back to throw. Favre, and that's going to be a sack. Spires. And it worked. And Craig Hentrick. And they'll be out of bounds at about the 13. So Green Bay leads Tampa Bay. Taking a look at the ticker. New Orleans up on Philadelphia. Atlanta trying to hold on. The Rams still looking big. Cincinnati looking good. The Steelers down by 10. Miami big. Jacksonville big. Washington and Baltimore. The Oakland Raiders up, trying to go 2-1. San Francisco tied with Tennessee. Baltimore trying to get their first win. Carolina on number 1 Dallas 17-3. The Jets leading San Diego at the end of the 3rd. Seattle 10-6. And Chicago 20-7. The 85 Bears lost their first, won their second. They go to Michael Pittman. Pittman on the run. Pittman on the handoff. He gains 5. It'll be second down and 5. Second down and 5 for Tampa Bay. They go to Allstott and nothing. Wow, 3rd and 5. Tampa getting shellacked here. Brad will throw underneath the Pittman, and he got 4, and he doesn't get enough. It'll be 4th down, and now they got a kick. So Tom Tupa, high into the 29, and that's going to be the fair catch. Green Bay 16, Tampa Bay 7. 2.5 to go. Green Bay wants the ball at the end of the quarter. And there's Dorsey Levens. What a run. And a gain of 14 and a first down. Green Bay 16, Tampa Bay 7. Favre. Levens again. Levens on a run. And what a run. A gain of 4. They're just looking so good when they run the football. 2nd and 6. Favre. They go to Levens out of the back, and he dropped it. That isn't good. 3rd down and 6. Back to throw, looking again, and too far to Levens. It'll be 4th down, and now they're going to punt. So finally, Hentrick, they're going to kick. They really go like a 3 and out to the 21. Tampa Bay is trying to get something going. 16-7, we thought early on at 7-6 it would be better. Pittman and a gain of 3, and that should do it. The end of 3 quarters. It's Green Bay 16, Tampa Bay 7. Be back after the stats. Fourth quarter, 16-7 to score. It has been Green Bay that has just Marquand 1976. Yeah, I know, Ryan Longwell or Charlie Brown. Right now it's 16-7 as Green Bay leads Tampa Bay. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Here comes Brad. Brad to throw. Brad will throw to Keenan. That's going to be a first down, and they finally go 50 down to the 47, and finally Tampa Bay. A first down, and that is huge. Like, seriously, that's incredible. It'll be a first down. 1st and 10. Brad over to Pittman, and Pittman, it's going to be a gain of 3, 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Tampa Bay needs a score. I totally wrote them off. The throw, and that's going to be a first down, and that is huge for Johnson. No, Jurevicius, Joe Jurevicius. Another first down. This is incredible. I was really writing them off. Brad Johnson was doing nothing. Brad, and underneath the Pittman. A gain of 3, it'll be 2nd down. 2nd down and 7. Green Bay 16, Tampa Bay 7. Back. Johnson no good there. It'll be 3rd down. They're on the 33, that would be 50. Gramatica can hit this. 3rd down. Longwell's missed extra point, and his field goal, so it'll be big. They go over, and that's going to be McCardell. He's short. It'll be 4th and 2. Let's see what Gramatica can do. Can he hit it from here? And he does, and it's 16-10. All of a sudden, this game, which was dead, Green Bay was all in the whole 3rd quarter. Green Bay was in Tampa Bay's zone the entire time. Like, seriously, in their zone and absolutely blowing them away, but they couldn't score. And here comes Green Bay on the return. Under 12 to go. And Preston to the 20. So now this is going to be big. Green Bay 16-10 on a first down. Back to throw. Favre looking. He's going deep. He's got Robert Brooks. Robert Brooks to midfield and a first down. My goodness. What a way to break momentum. First down. Great teams aren't always great. They're just great when they have to be. There's a fumble, though, but that's going to be Brett Favre on it. Oh, my. They're calling that a fumbled snap. That's the 2nd time that has happened. 2nd down. They wasted 2 plays. Back to throw. Favre looking. He's going to run it himself and get a first down. He gains 13. That's another time he has run. He's scrambling and doing a good job. It'll be first down. 0-2 Tampa Bay, one of the better defenses ever. Favre throws. That's Robert Brooks in a first down, a gain of 15. So now they want to slow it down. They got Longwell as a kicker. You want to score, but you also want to take time off. There's Henderson. And a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 8. Back. And there's Dorsey Levens on the run. A gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 5. Third down and 5. Levens has 109 yards and a touchdown. On 3rd down and 5. Back to throw. Looking, Favre, and sacked. Warren Sapp brings him down, and now it's 4th down. It'll be 43 yards for Longwell. He has a 40-yarder today. And here they go. Longwell misses again. He misses a 45-yarder. He's 1 for 4. And Tampa has a shot to win this thing. Quickly on the ticker. New Orleans leading big. Cleveland has a lead now. LA trying to win. Cincinnati up big. The Steelers They're down by 4 or 5 minutes to go. They need a touchdown. Right now, Miami leading the Giants big. Jacksonville big over Buffalo. Baltimore Colts over Washington in the Beltway. Oakland big. San Francisco, Tennessee tied at 10. Baltimore over St. Louis. Dallas, Carolina beating Dallas. San Diego losing by 6 to the Jets. Still fighting Kansas City and Seattle trying to get their first wins. And Chicago blowing away Denver. So here we go. Brad Johnson, Michael Pittman on the run, and only a gain of 2. Can Tampa steal? There would be a huge steal if they could steal this one. Second down. Johnson, they give to Pittman, and he's only going to get 2 more. Third down and 6. 3rd and 6. Huge. Back to throw. Brad looking, throwing to Michael Pittman, and he drops it. Oh my goodness, and it's 4th down, and they probably want to watch the fake. Tom Tupa with 4:41 to go. This is endgame territory. Fumble, and it is, let's see, who has it? They're on it, and it is Green Bay's. They've done everything to try and lose this game. Fumbling, missing field goals, and they just keep on surviving. It'll be 1st down. They remind me a lot of Steelers from the 70s. Play loose and crazy, and 2nd and 8. We're in the end game now. They go to Dorsey Levens. 2 more. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Approaching 3 minutes to go. Back to throw. Looking, throwing, and not even close to Mark Chamorro. And now they got to kick it again. Hentrick. And that's going to be, Ryan Longwell is absolutely 1 of 4 today. Horrible. 1st down now. Tampa down by 7. This is 4 down territory. There's a flag, and let's see what it is.
Encroachment defense. Number 92, 5-yard penalty.
So it'll be 1st down and 5. 2:50 to go in the game. Johnson. They screen it to Michael Pittman. Pittman again to the 30, 35, to the 40, and out of bounds. 2:39 to go. Down by 7. Johnson back to throw. They throw underneath. That's Keyshawn Johnson. Johnson to Johnson. Out of bounds. A gain of 8. 2:30 to go. Yes, you want time. You got to manage all sorts of time. Brad Johnson throwing too far. 2nd down. 3rd and 2. Field goal? I don't think so yet. 3rd down and 2. Johnson, there's going to be a penalty. And let's see what it is.
Encroachment defense.
Oh, that's
Number
a 1st down.
5-yard penalty.
Reggie White. Now Wilkins jumped off, and it's going to be a 1st down. They're doing everything they can, Green Bay, to lose this game. 1st down, Johnson. They give to Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman, and a gain of 6. They're going to hurry it up. 2 minutes. 2-minute warning. Green Bay leading by 6. Tampa Bay, if they were to steal this one, Green Bay might never recover. They might never recover. 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Looking. Down he goes. Brad Johnson. 3rd down and 16. Tampa with a timeout. 3rd down and 16. Looks like it's forever. Johnson to throw. Looking, throwing, no good, fourth down, and now, I don't know, do you punt and make it manageable? They're just going to go for it. 4th and 16, hope something happens. A long catch or a penalty. There is a penalty. The throw, and it's too far. Let's see what it is.
Offsides, defense.
Oh my
Number
goodness.
37, 5-yard penalty.
Williams again. That might have sealed the deal, but now they're going to get another shot at 4th and 11. 4th and 11, the blitz is on. Johnson to Keyshawn. Keyshawn gets the first down. They had the game won, Green Bay did, but they jumped off sides. It'll be first down. I've never seen a team try and lose a game more than Green Bay is now. A gain of 3. And Tampa's got to hurry this up. Tampa has one timeout. They're selling out now. They got to score this possession or else it's over. 2nd down and 7. Brad. He'll go to Keyshawn, who just drops it. 3rd down and 7. 16 to 10. Johnson back. They go. This is Michael Pittman. Pittman again. Pittman. And it's going to be 4th and 8. Here we go again. Another 4th down. If they don't make it, Green Bay wins. They could just take knees. 4th and 8. Johnson to throw. Looking, throwing, too far. And there is no flags. And now they're going to just take knees right now, or they're going to give it to Henderson. He needs to waste a few seconds. And Tampa Bay, the timeout, and Brett Favre back. They're going to give it to Dorsey Levens. He's holding on. It'll be 3rd down. Favre again, he's going to throw. Underneath. Not enough, and that's 4th down, but they're not going to do a thing. They're not going to do a thing. The time ran out. And Green Bay wins 16 to 10. You know, how do I say this? Green Bay tried to throw this game away. What a terrible sort of thing. Green Bay fumbled the ball 4 times. It was bad. Longwell was 1 of 4. Of course, Tampa Bay did not recover any of those fumbles. They allowed Tampa Bay in it late. Brett Favre was 15 to 24, 215, a touchdown. Levens 21 for 114. I mean, it was. Hentrick only punted 4 times. Longwell was terrible. And that's it. I mean, really, they had 6 runs of over 10 yards. But Green Bay was in the red zone 5 times, and they only had 1 touchdown, and that hurts. But 16 to 10, Green Bay wins. So let's take a look at the other games. New Orleans and Philadelphia. New Orleans wins at the end. Philadelphia tries to come back. They missed the 2-point conversion with 36 seconds to go. New Orleans threw an oh, dear God. Drew Brees, not the best. He had 409 yards, though. And David Akers missed a field goal. And that's going to be that. Atlanta scores with 1:21 to go. They missed the extra point. And then Cleveland, 7 plays, 50 yards. They missed a 40-some yard field goal to win the game. They missed a field goal to win the game, 30 to 28. Was it 42-yard field goal? And that was Jeff Jagger. That's always tough. The Rams, now here's the thing about the Rams, a great James Harris, really good. McCutcheon looked really good. Landry was, but the Rams ended up winning 36 to 17. over Detroit. They're a tough team. Cincinnati 21-9 over New England. Ken Anderson he had a good day, but he did throw a pick, 177 yards, but Johnson had 156 yards rushing. Brady couldn't get it done. 21-9. It was 21-3 there. How about Pittsburgh and Houston? Pittsburgh tried to come back, and a touchdown. They actually had the lead. And then Schaub 49 yards to Walter. And the final was 33-28. So the Steelers came back to take the lead, and the next, Houston punted, then Pittsburgh punted. 3 plays, 56 yards, 20 seconds. That just was not what they wanted. Harrison Bleier. And it's something about the Houston Texans the Steelers can't win. Miami of 1984, 26-17. And there you go. 4 touchdowns for Marino. And Phil Simms, 17-31. He had 2 scores. Solid. Buffalo and Jacksonville. Jacksonville just blew away Buffalo. David Gerard, that was really good, and that's all that they have there. Baltimore and Washington, the Beltway. Washington scores with 49 seconds to go. They hit the extra point and win 14-13. They didn't have the best day in the world, but they stole the victory. Burt Jones had a great day. One of the better quarterbacks. He just couldn't win. The Battle of the Birds, the Baltimore Ravens win. And the Battle of the Birds there, Hart looked good, but Elvis Gerback for the Baltimore Ravens looked great. 20-28, 317, and 3 scores. And Carolina ends up beating number 1 Dallas. Dallas couldn't get everything going. Roger Staubach, terrible. Dwayne Thomas Davis, 118 yards. He's the league's leading rusher in the gold division. There we go. Chicago and Denver. Chicago, the 85 Bears, 30-7. As Chicago wins this, McMahon, not that much, but Walter Payton at 229 yards. This guy is incredible. There, Oakland beats Minnesota 21-10. A late touchdown seals it. In the third quarter, Stabler, good 13-19. Hubbard with a good run, and I don't know. It's just Minnesota qualified, but San Francisco, late touchdown, 4:30 to go. Montana to Brent Jones, and that's it. McNair looking good. Montana 30 of 43, 303 with the score. Great job. San Diego, the New York Jets come back, and San Diego hit it with 2:17 to go. And then the Jets just held it, game over. Kenny O'Brien, 2 scores. He looked good. Freeman McNeil, San Diego, their first loss. And Kansas City and Seattle, 13-10. We're going to do the Pewter Rugby League, but I'm not going to announce that. That gets kind of boring a little bit. But we're going to keep it going. Alexander 148. We'll show the games. And at the very end, we'll do it, but it'll be an automated announcer. So at the end of 3 games, we're going to have New York, the Giants, and Dallas both 2-1 in the NFC North. In the NFC, what in the world? All right, East. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Exit. All right. So in the NFC East, there we go. New York 2-1, Dallas 2-1. In the North, Green Bay and Chicago. That'll be a big game when they play. In the West, San Francisco and the Rams. Remember, San Francisco beat the Rams early on, and that's the Rams' only loss. The Rams look good. In the South, Atlanta barely beat Cleveland, but Atlanta is first. Tampa Bay and Carolina are also there. In the AFC East, the New York Jets. The Jets are under, they're -5, but they're 2-1. And Miami, 1-2. Buffalo's only scored 12 points all year, and New England not looking great. The NFC North, the Steelers are 2-1. Cincinnati is 2-1. Remember, Steelers beat Cincinnati in the first week of the year. In the West, San Diego's 2-1. Oakland is 2-1. And Jacksonville is 2-1. Houston is 2-1. Houston just beat the Steelers. That was a big upset. There's only 2 undefeated teams, Atlanta and San Francisco. And Atlanta's getting up there. San Francisco, an ugly win over Tennessee. But they win. The Steelers averaging almost 28 a game. Well, 27 a game. Defensively, San Francisco only giving up 7 a game. Taking a look for week number 4. And we want to take this off so everybody sees it. Dallas and Philadelphia, that'll be a big game because if Dallas wins, Philadelphia will be back a little bit. New York and Washington, Buffalo and Miami. New York and New England, a lot of separation. Cincinnati and Pittsburgh, we might have that game because they end their season rivalry. And if the Steelers win, then the Steelers will have the tiebreaker against Cincinnati through the whole year, and they'll lead Cincinnati by a couple games early. Baltimore and Cleveland play. Baltimore, Jacksonville, Detroit, Minnesota. I'm trying to think. I think these are all the games that we had early. Tennessee, Houston, Atlanta, New Orleans, Seattle, St. Louis, Chicago and Green Bay. That'll be big. Oakland, Denver, Tampa Bay, and Carolina. Again, the Rams in San Francisco. They're going to end their season series here. Kansas City and San Diego. Stephen Davis still number 1 in rushing. Rushing touchdowns, Franco Harris. Receptions, Alexander. Receiving yards, Roger Carr in Baltimore. That's the Colts. Touchdowns, Donovan McNabb with 8 passing touchdowns in 3 weeks. Burt Jones, the most yards. Burt Jones, the best rating. And Kellen Winslow with 5 touchdowns. Lynn Swann has got 4. All right, that's going to be it for us today. Have a great day.